Diburei Emuna. You ready? Diburei Emuna. Daf Tzadik Tes in the second chelik of Diburei Emuna from the Tzad Bender. The Torah that the Tzadik does with the person is not just here in this world, because a person doesn't stay here forever. This is just temporary. The eitzes of the Tzaddik are eternal, and they go before you and they help you in this world and the next one. And the Zohar Kodesh describes the horrible fear that the person feels when he comes to Olam Haba, to the Olam Emes. First, a person goes next to the opening of Gan Eden. There stands a guard. If a person has a schus, he gets a ticket. He gets a ticket. He can continue. He gets to the second opening. He's asking, do you have the ticket? And there stands a much more terrible malach. This is called the malach duma. That's the famous malach duma, the Rishida person in the grave. And if a person doesn't have the proper license, so to speak, the proper invitation, the proper issue, he grabs the person to himself, the gewalt. Who can stand in the fear of being kidnapped by Malach Duma, Shemirach? People have fear from police. Police will stop me, all of this. People have fear from ISIS. What can ISIS do? The most thing, they can kill a person. They can, whatever it is they can do with all Hashem Yirachim, with all the children that they can do. How much can they do? Once a person is dead, there's nothing else that they can do. But once a person is no longer in this world, but the Malach Duma, Hashem Yirachim, this is something that is bevada in the hardest and most horrible and awesome hours. Those you need the help of the tzaddik. You need the help of that tzaddik. Gave you these heilige eitzes in this world. And the main thing, the main eitzah of the tzaddik is make a cheshbon of this world. Guard your time. Every person has an allotted time in this world. And besides the Shmiras Zman, it's not guarding the time, because the time is the most precious of all commodities. Not to waste even a minute, not in Torah and from Tefillah, unless it's necessary. And besides that, we have to pack the suitcases for this trip, for this difficult trip. And the koach of the tzaddik, we're going to need him when the time comes. In other words, here in this world, we need to have contact. We need to have shaykhs with the tzaddik in this world. You know, the attorney, the best attorney there is, to come close to him and to speak of him and to speak of his eitzes. The etzem asicha, just talking about the tzaddik, and from the great benefit of his eitzes and heilige eitzes, and stoke the slahavos to the mekayim the eitzes all the time. Anash used to say, what Rabbeinu says, that the tefillah is mesugel lezikon. The tefillah is something that it can bring mesugel to memory. In other words, that it helps to zikor, to memory, to remembrance in this world, in the next world. When you come to the next world, there are all kinds of klippas that try to tempt the person and to fall him, to cheat him and to con him and to make him forget the shaykhs with the tzaddik. You have to be very, very strong not to be tempted, but to be absolutely resolute. I want to go only to Rabbeinu. Even if I was the worst person on earth, I want to go only to Rabbeinu. as the Kohen, it's not just davening, it's not just praying for it. But the more you're oisik in Eitzas Rabbeinu, which is the tefillah, the memory works better over there, works more and more and more. And men lozich nishnal, it doesn't let you cheat yourself, it doesn't let them cheat you. The uvda lemaisa, the main thing is, come closer and closer to Rabbeinu HaKodesh and to his advice, and be dovak in them, and be connected to them, especially in his main advice, the davening, the tefillah, because we're going to need it both in this world and in the next world. Not forget it, not forget it, not forget it, not forget it, not forget it. At Kan Diburei Emuna for today.